Welcome to easybuildwebsite.com. This tutorial we're going to talk about using WordPress 3.0 to actually build the web pages. The last tutorial we got the blog roll started, and what we're going to do is use our blog as kind of like the front page, and then we are going to add pages to add our content. Again, email me if you're not understanding what we're talking about. I'm more than happy to explain it. Okay, so let's head on over to our site. I'm going to get out of PowerPoint here, and we'll go to Google Chrome. And what I should have done is there. Okay. So this is where we left off the last time, and what we're going to do now is we are going to do something a little bit different. Rather than adding on to this, what we're going to do is come up here. Now you can do this plus in Google Chrome, or you can come up here. Now your browser should have the same, and say add a new tab. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute here. And with the new tab, we're going to put our URL in again. Okay. Add the WP admin so you can go in the backside. I haven't shut off my web browser, so it should go straight in. Oh, it didn't. I'm going to have to, I have changed this, so I have to remember what I did. I think that's right. Log in. Okay, back on familiar ground here. So now we have two tabs. We have the back office, and then what the browser sees and what everyone else sees. And the reason you want to do it this way so that you can toggle back and forth between the front and the back. As you make changes here, then you're going to come to the front and refresh the page each time, and when you do that you will see what changes you make. One of the things about WordPress or any of these content management blog type programs that you'll use, they don't, what you see is not exactly what you're going to get. If you'll remember, when we did this post, this text was right up against this picture, and instead, when you come out here, you see it's nicely wrapped, and they've done a very good job. So you want to be able to go back and forth, and so we're going to go back here to the back office, and now instead of clicking on posts, we're going to come down and click on pages. And I have set up a couple things. First of all, I clicked on about, and I changed what was in here. It just had some generic content, and then I updated it over here. So you put the content in, and then you click on update. And then I'm going to click on pages again. And then I set this one up for my next page, setting up the score in Finale. And when you click on that, and how did I set that up? I just did an add new, just like with the blog. You do an add new, you type in setting up the score in Finale. The following video tutorials will demonstrate, and I'm going to make some videos for this. Now, what we want to do is move our cursor down and come up here. I'm going to pause the video because I need to get a YouTube video to demonstrate how we're going to do this. So hang on just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Now, one of the things I didn't talk about, and I suppose I should at this point, we put a post in, and to use as our home page, and then we put some text in here, setting up the score in Finale. We changed the about. I didn't tell you about this toolbar. Now, if you use Word, this is very similar. You're going to see. If I wanted to bold this, what you do is you just highlight that and click on bold. If you wanted to italicize it, you would click on italics. You know, I think most everybody knows. If you wanted to do a cross through, I don't know why you would, but there are people that do. They want to make sure you see what they have crossed out. If you want to make, say we come down here and we want to make bullet points, you would click there and say bullet, excuse me, it would be bullet 1 and bullet 2 and so on, you know, for the and so on, yeah, and so on. We're not going to do any of that here, but well, now if you wanted to change that to numbers, you just click there and you change it to numbers. It also has a nice block quote feature, so if you want the text quoted, it will turn it to italics and indent it. It's very nice. I can shut these off here, bullet 1, bullet 2, see? I can center that. I think I can center that. Let's see, left, right. Well, no, it's not going to let me do it. Okay. Now it will let me do it. Left, yeah, right, and it's centered. So this is pretty standard stuff. People have asked me, well, how do you do a link? Same thing. Like if I wanted to turn this into a link, here, this will demonstrate. And I wanted, if people clicked on that, take them to YouTube, you use these little chain links, very similar to Word, same thing. And you click on it, and then you put in, if you're going to take them to YouTube, the YouTube address, whatever it is, and you would click. I usually, let me just say this, I'll say open link in a new window. That way they don't get rid of my window. But that's what that is there. Now let's say, oh, I don't want that link. Rather than doing that all over, there's this second one. It's to break the link, and it's out. Okay? Make sense? Pretty easy stuff. I'm going to make videos for this, but since I don't have a video made for this, I'm going to go out to YouTube and I'm going to put in a video. Now, those of you that know how to put YouTube videos into Facebook or into other programs on the net, it's very similar, but it's a little different at the same time. In YouTube, I found a video that I want to use. This is Finale 2009, but not 2010. But it talks about creating a new score. I'm just going to use it for this purpose because my tutorial is going to be about 2010. So what you come down to your YouTube video and click on this embed code. Now, depending on the size of your browser, you have the opportunity here for the size of the movie. This particular movie, I'm going to keep it at its smallest, and then you click in this box right here and you copy that, all of that, and you come back into the back office of Finale and we click on the HTML tag. Alright, this says following a video tutorials, just like it does. You can toggle back and forth, and you can see the visual, what it might, close to look like, and the HTML. We click this in here. You're going to see it up here. Let's go down 1, maybe 2, and what I'm going to do is paste all of that code in here. And see, this is just a bunch of gobbledygook, but it is HTML code that tells the browser to go out to YouTube and pick this video up and pull it in here. So what I'm doing is using YouTube as a host. All of these videos on this website are YouTube videos that I've uploaded to YouTube, and I'm using YouTube as the host, and this is the way I bring them in. So when I click back on visual, you're going to see a frame that this is in. Alright, if I come up here and preview it, click on preview, I'm going to see it right there. How cool is that? See, and that's what it's going to look like on my web page.